be better than him that night. 36 minutes, I gotta be better than him.
Tough for Tank. I feel like Lamont is going to show us who Lamont is.
Dant Davis remains unfazed by Lamont Roach's latest training footage, exuding confidence ahead of their bout. While many anticipate another knockout victory from Davis, he isn't fixated on securing a stoppage. Instead, his focus is on delivering an electrifying performance for the fans, both in attendance and watching from home. Davis acknowledges that knockouts can boost a fighter's reputation, but for him, it's about showcasing his skill and dominance in the ring. If a knockout happens, it's simply a bonus. His ultimate goal is to control the fight, overpower his opponent, and reaffirm his status as one of the sport's most formidable fighters.
I don't really know about the rounds, like me, I just want to put on a great show. You know what I mean? Once I put on a great performance, I feel good. I'm good. I don't care about if I get the knockout or not. But if I get the knockout, it's lit. I'm just here to put on a great show. Make sure it's a great event. Come March the 1st, make sure everybody in the building is satisfied.
Dant Davis believes one of the biggest misconceptions about him is that he's seen solely as a power puncher. While his knockout record speaks for itself, he feels his overall boxing skills are often underrated. He highlights his footwork, hand speed, and most importantly, his punch placement as key factors in his success. Many opponents assume his power alone wins fights, but it's his precision and ability to land clean, accurate shots that make him truly dangerous. Understanding that boxing is a game of adjustments, Davis knows he only needs to be better than Lamont Roach for 36 minutes. He trusts in his preparation and adaptability, urging fans to tune in on fight night to witness his full skill set. Whether by knockout or a dominant decision, Davis is determined to make a statement.
I think everything is underrated. I don't think people really believe I have good skills. I think they believe I have power. But I would say my footwork. Yeah, I got pretty decent footwork. My hand speed too. No, my placement of my punching. That's what people sleep on. They think it's just power, but it's accuracy. For real. What it's gonna take, just be better than him that night. 36 minutes, I gotta be better than him. Only 36 minutes. Watch my fight against Lamont Roach on PBV.
Lamont Roach's path to facing Gervonta Tank Davis has been one of resilience, hard work, and redemption. His journey is marked by setbacks that have only strengthened him, shaping him into a fighter ready for the biggest challenge of his career. At one point, Roach endured a devastating loss that left him mentally and emotionally drained. It was a defining moment that tested his spirit as a fighter. As he walked back to the locker room, weighed down by disappointment, his team reminded him that losses don't define careers. How a fighter responds to them does. Rather than letting the setback break him, Roach used it as fuel for his determined to prove he belonged among the best. Roach dedicated years to relentless training. He saw his past loss not as a failure, but as a lesson that would shape him into a stronger, smarter fighter. After 4 years of grinding, he earned another shot at a world title, this time against Hector Luis Garcia. Once again, he was the underdog, with many doubting his ability to win. But Roach silenced his critics, capturing the WBA junior lightweight title in one of the proudest moments of his life. The feeling of redemption was overwhelming. He had sacrificed, persevered, and finally reached the top. Now, as he prepares to face Gervonta Tank Davis, Roach embraces the challenge ahead. He acknowledges Tank's incredible power, speed, and agility, but refuses to be intimidated. He believes he possesses those same attributes and is ready to prove it in the ring. Locked in and fully prepared, Roach is determined to shock the world on March 1st and take down one of boxing. Trainer Greg Hackett has warned Gervonta "Tank" Davis not to underestimate Lamont Roach, emphasizing that this won't be an easy fight. While Davis is the clear favorite, Hackett believes Roach has the skills to make the matchup competitive, particularly in the early and middle rounds. He predicts Roach will pose a challenge in the first half of the fight, relying on his smart approach and tight defense to evade Tank's knockout power. Unlike some of Davis' past opponents, Roach may be willing to engage in close exchanges while maintaining a solid defensive stance. This could create opportunities for Roach to land quick hooks or uppercuts when Davis opens up for a big shot.
Lamont's still going to be tough. Tough for Tank. I feel like Lamont is going to show us who Lamont is, but it's going to unfold later in the fight, like around between 8 to 10. And I think Lamont get hurt to the body, and then Tank finish up top and stop him like in the 10th round. I think that because I think Lamont is crazy enough to trade with Tank. I think he's smart enough to be in there with him, and his style is more, more suited for a Tank because it's a tight style. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. I gotta stand up. Tank. If you watch Tank, right? Tank make them little short movements and make a little explosive move where he might pull something right for a quick second.
Hackett predicts the fight will be competitive early, with both fighters finding success and potentially trading rounds through the first 6. However, as the bout progresses into the later rounds, he expects Davis' power and experience to take over. Hackett foresees Tank breaking Roach down, particularly with body shots around the 8th or 9th round, setting up a stoppage in the 10th. A key factor Hackett emphasizes is the magnitude of the moment. While Roach has competed in big fights before, facing a superstar like Davis under the brightest lights brings a unique level of pressure. He may handle it well at first, but the relentless pace and physicality of a fight against Tank could wear him down as the rounds go on. Ultimately, Hackett respects Roach's skill set, but believes Davis' power, experience, and adaptability will lead him to victory. However, he cautions that Tank must be wary early, as Roach has the ability to make the fight difficult before Davis takes control.
Dump a big shot. This I'm talking about the knockout punches. Lamont style is here. It's a tighter style. When Tank go to open up, I think Lamont can land little hooks, little right uppercuts, little shit like that. That'll make it a good fight. So, with that being said, Tank gonna have to be careful. But I think it's gonna make Tank smarter because he got to go in there and use the skills. I see them going back and forth for about 6 rounds. And then, you know what I mean? I think Tank can start taking over a little bit. But then hurt him, like I said, with a body shot in the 8th, 9th, stop him in the 10th. I just think it'll go that way. I have no disrespect to Lamont. I like Lamont. But I just think the moment, I think the pressure, I think all of that on top, man, it's going to be a little bit too much. Not too much like he can't handle it, but we got to be honest, he's never been here. He's been there in title fights. He's never been here. It's a little different. It's a little different. You know what I mean?
The criticism that this fight has faced since the rumor started and then since the announcement.
Tank Davis is focused on delivering a spectacular performance against Lamont Roach, rather than fixating on how the fight ends. While many expect another knockout victory, Davis isn't concerned with securing an early finish or winning by decision. His top priority is putting on a show for the fans and ensuring an exciting event for everyone watching. Though knockouts are thrilling, Davis values the opportunity to showcase his full skill set. Often recognized for his power, he believes his overall boxing ability is underrated. His footwork, hand speed, and precision are just as crucial to his success as his knockout power. Davis understands that what truly makes him dangerous isn't just his strength, it's his accuracy and ability to land clean, decisive shots.
People have been talking about, Tank saying that he wants to retire, get himself mentally right. I mean, what went through your mind when you heard that? Because, some people can say, oh, if you win, it's an excuse. He wasn't right in the head or whatever. And at the end of the day, I mean, they might try to discredit you. Is that a concern for you, or is just, you know, just
Hell
business?
nah.
You're gonna show it off anyway.
Hell nah, ain't not it. Nah, it ain't no concern for me. Shit, I'm doing what I gotta do. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're preparing for the best team.
You have to.
That is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to. So, and if we don't, then we'll be doing ourselves. I'll be doing myself a disservice. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what I don't. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. I don't care what anybody else say.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's me and him in the ring. It's me and him competing against each other. So, whether like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm the best man that night, I'm gonna be the best man that night. So no excuses. Nothing else. So, yeah, for sure. And then, like, as far as him making those remarks, he might really do feel that way, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at boxers and forget that we real people, like, rather